On PixelPAD, we can easily make objects to bounce on the game window. For this example, I'm gonna make my spike ball to bounce. Let's go inside my spike ball class. Here, I'm gonna start by creating a variable called velocity x. That is gonna be how fast this spike ball is moving on the x-axis. I will start the variable with the value 10. Now, let's go to the loop tab. And here, I'm gonna keep moving my spike ball according to my velocity x. Now, as you can see, my spike ball moves to the right. To make it bounce, I want to keep checking if my spike ball has reached the border of the screen. If so, I want my velocity x to change its direction. So if it is positive, then it should become negative, and then it would make my spike ball move to the left. Our game's screen size is 1280 by 720. And this middle position where our ball starts is the position 0, 0. That means 0 on X and 0 on Y. Therefore, to check if my ball has reached the right side of the screen, I have to check if its X position is greater than 640. Here on the loop tab, I will keep checking if my X position is greater than 640. If so, I want my ball to move to the left. To do that, I can just invert my velocity x. To do that, I can say that my velocity x will be minus velocity x. With that, I'm inverting my velocity x. So if it was 10 before, whenever it reaches more than 640 on its x position, my velocity x will then be minus 10. So that will make my spike ball move to the left. Let's try it out. As you can see, it worked. Now, how can I check if my ball is touching the left side of the screen now? 640 means the right side of the screen, and minus 640 means the left side of the screen. But now, if I check if my ball's position is greater than minus 640, then I'm checking if I'm on the right side. As we're going to check if I have already reached the left side, I want to check if it's smaller than minus 640. Here in our code, we are inverting the velocity x if my x position is greater than 640. But I'm also gonna invert my x velocity if my x position is smaller than minus 640. So here I can add an or and add my other condition. As you can see now, it works perfectly. We can also use the same logic to make it bounce on the vertical. So first I'm going to go to my Start tab and add another variable for velocity y. And on the Loop tab, I'll keep changing my y position according to my velocity y. And for the values now, I want to check if my y is bigger than 360 or is smaller than minus 360. So here I'm gonna add another if statement to check its vertical position. So if I have reached the top border or the left border, I will then invert my velocity y. And there you go. That's all you need.